And that's brought us to the end of this programme. Another one to come. Jimmy White in his fourth final, trying to forget that he's been there 3 times before. Last but one day of this year's Embassy World Snooker Championship here at the Crucible in Sheffield. 15 days previous, they've produced great stories, upsets, drama and controversy. But here today, we've seen the start of a final which is becoming, I think, a bit of a classic. Stephen Hendry, the #1 player in the world, the 1990 champion, against Jimmy White, who's come so close so often but never won it. It's rather interesting to see what's happened to these two players in their meetings before they came here at the Crucible. And there it is, Jimmy White not just ahead, but having had 5 wins in 7 meetings in ranking events. Altogether, they've met 20 times, and they're absolutely dead level. But they weren't dead level here today after 12 frames, because Jimmy White had established a 2-frame lead, 7 frames to 5. The snooker had been exciting, big breaks flowing all over the place. It had become, as I say, something of a little bit of a snooker classic. What's to come? Well, we'll find out. 4 more frames we'd enjoy here tonight. Remember, it's the first to 18 who wins it all. This is the first day. But let's go into frame 13. Jimmy White has already had a very good break of 32. Hendry at the table to play.
1.
Pushing the cue ball in and out of balk always takes good shot. Round the corner too quickly. Now has to
6.
play the red with the rest. With position uncertain, with the cue ball going into the cluster of reds, Stephen may well play a safety shot.
6. Stephen Hendry.
Kindly kiss.
Chance for Jimmy again here. Just hold the white ball where the red is. It'll have good position.
1. 8. 9.
Try and drop in behind the single red now, closest to the cushion. The way those reds are situated,
16.
Jimmy will be looking for an angle on the black to force the cue ball into the reds.
17.
He's certainly potting well at the present time. He's attacking the balls and very clean potting.
24.
Again, he's got into the pack, but spread them, but to no avail. An escape down the table. It's just about on.
24, Jimmy White.
And lovely strength.
Shot to nothing for Stephen to cut the red across to the right corner and get the cue ball back to that baulk cushion. Caught it too thin. That's the reason the white balls travel too far. This is another chance for Jimmy.
Yes, I feel Stevens feels that he's getting a bad trot at the moment, and Jimmy is certainly getting the run, but he's also taking full advantage.
One.
And there you see the kiss on the yellow. Could have gone either way, but with the reds open like this, this is when little fish are really sweet.
Three. Four.
Choice of three colours here. Pink and yellow is both available if the blue is too straight to get to the closer to the reds. Jimmy takes the yellow. It'll be a power shot with a lot of backspin. And if he goes forward, it'll take more power. But he can put the weight into those shots. That's beautiful position.
Six.
When he takes this red, it's going to open the other two reds.
Seven.
Well, he stands up, looks at the scoreboard and thinks, well, that wasn't very good. Just getting to the point where it's almost frame safe, as so often seems to happen in these matches. Very nicely played. So
14.
that should be enough. Frame safe and more to come.
$21. $22. $29. $30.
And Stephen looking, well, a little tense there.
37. 38. 45.
This is all good practice
47.
for Jimmy. Be in full stroke for the next frame. Starting.
50. 54.
So Stephen just summoning up the blood for the
59.
next frame, and Jimmy marches on here and for the first time goes into a lead of 3 frames.
65.
Now that, I wonder if that will give impetus to Stephen or to Jimmy. So a round of applause there for a nice finish by Jimmy White.